Hello and welcome. This is a short helping video from the series Electronic Torture, How to Survive It. And I found something out what is very helpful, and it is a oil of the gloves or cloves. You know, this tiny little spice you use in the kitchen. It looks like a nail. In some older languages here in Germany, they called it Nägli, so small little nails, and it is spicy. Normally I use it more in the Christmas time to make a powder for, this honey cakes and whatever. So, but I found out the oil you can buy in almost every pharmacy, the oil of this class. It is very helpful if you are targeted on the back brain. This is one of the most favorite target place, because the small brain is here, the center of our nervous system is behind here, and also this skull ends here, so they can send the scalar waves more under the skull. So this is one of their favorite places, also shown in a Hollywood film called Alien or Prometheus. You see here comes a beam and hits right in the back brain, and normally you can't see it because these particles, they are sent with scalar waves. They are so tiny, they are so nano-sized that you can't see it with your eyes. It is nanotechnology. They put this life forms on polymer, so it's plastic, but it's so nano-sized that you can't see it, and they can send it with a beam. They have a Tesla coil, and in combination with a tank on this Tesla coil, this scalar waves takes off this things they want to beam. They beam everything they want, also gases, and what they like to beam in the back brain. It is, in my opinion, it is botulinum toxin. It's a neurotoxic protein produced by the bacterium Clostridium botulinum and related species. It prevents the release of the neurotransmitter acetylcholine from axon endings at the neuromuscular junction, and thus causes flaccid paralysis. Infection with the bacterium causes the disease botulism. The toxin is also used commercially for medical and cosmetic purposes. Facelifting. They use this Botox, put it on the skin, and then when the nerves reacts, then you look younger, you become a baby face. So, well, this is maybe the reason why I'm looking so young. But they do this to me since I was a boy. I was always having such a skin like a baby. Well, I don't know if you are targeted or not, but normally you feel a numb feeling in your brain, and it is caused by this neurotoxin Botox, which is produced by a bacterium with the name Clostridium botulinum. In my opinion, they do it that they found a colony of this bacterium here, and every time they want to target you, they come in cars and they're sending frequencies, and then this bacterium is triggered, multiply, and produce this protein that is harmful for our nervous system, and I tell you also how this works, how this toxin goes into your nerve system. Well, I first read and then I show you a graphic how tetanus plasmin reaches the CNS, so central nervous system. Tetanospasmin is taken up by motor neurons in the peripheral nerve endings through endocytosis. So cytos is a cell, so entering the cell. It then travels along the axons until it reaches the motor neuron cell bodies in the spinal cord. This is your back spine. By fast retrograde transport. So now I show you this whole graphic here. This is the text. You can stop this film and read it by your own. And this is now the graphic. You see how this Botox, this protein enters the nerve cell and then going upwards to your spinal cord and then influencing your motor neurons, and you can also stop if you like. This is the reason why many targets think that they can't move anymore, that they feel that they are somehow moving slow and that they are tired and that they are not able to think clear anymore. And I found out if you put this Clove oil here, you take maybe 1 drop or 2 drops and then you rub it through your hairs till it reaches the skin. But be aware, if it is too much, it burns. And if you are in your apartment and this devices can read the pain, and then they have for the attacks in future, they have a new address. You know, every pain, every signal has a frequency and they can read it, and every special pain has a special frequency. So this is more like burning, fire. Another frequency is if somebody gives you with a hammer on your head, you know, they can also read this pain then. But this is more a skin pain. It's on the surface of the skin. It can burn, and it is better than to go outside. So when they come with their cars, they can't read so good. It is only possible if you stay in your apartment where, yeah, in my case, almost every neighbor of me have a machine, so it is, so if you have problems in your apartment, you better go out after this Clove oil treatment. What you also can do is silver. I told it already, I tell again. Silver cream. Silver is infecting this. It is normally used for wounds, and that things that they beam you. It is also a wound. First they want to scratch your skin, and then they send this bacterium, that the bacterium goes better in your skin. So I think there are 2 steps to bring this bacterium here in the skin of your back brain. And so this silver cream is helpful for disinfection. And I take also zinc. It's in German, you see here the word zinc, so the zinc. And this zinc helps your cell to block the entering of the bacterium. It protects the membrane of your cell. You know, this protein wants to go in, and this zinc somehow protect your cells, that nothing goes in. So I can't explain how it works, how this zinc works. I'm sorry, but it helps. Of course, you have to wash your hairs more than usually, because in this creams are fat, or so you have to wash your hair, because after a while you have all this creams in your hair, and yeah, this is maybe not so good. I I was talking about this. I made a video. It is formaldehyde, and I told you, well, just a few drops in a bottle of water and then spray. Well, I think this Clove oil is more effective. It helps immediately. It burns a little bit. It hurts a little bit, but then all these bacteria are dead immediately. And this oil is now not danger, but this here, this formaldehyde, it is well, it can cause cancer, so maybe better don't use it anymore. And I found something better. It is Clove oil made by the leaves. This is a tree somewhere in the hotter regions. It is not growing here, but I think it came from India. The spices. There was a big spice trade, a few hundred years ago, and they brought these spices to Europe, and only the rich people could buy these spices. But now you can buy it everywhere. Also this oil, and you need the oil. Don't yeah, you need this oil. I recommend you. That's it for this video.